All right, you still there on top of the Good Morning Naija show, and we get a wonderful guest who don't join us inside the building. Are they particularly happy that a lot of our young people don't they take the forefront when they talk about leadership, they talk about empowerment of the youth, of teenagers. They don't they get their head in the right perspective. They don't they go for training. He is a fellow of the Nelson Mandela Washington Fellowship, and that means say don't carry waka go Gudu, go learn one or two things when in don't know on top leadership. And today we will begin talk about the role of teenagers in national development. Please help me to welcome our guest, Mr. Shegun Fatudimu. You're welcome,
Good
sir.
to have you. And him now also the founder and director of the SOZO network, where we NGO where they focus on increasing the participation of youth for inside leadership and tackling unemployment for Nigeria by empowering low-income teenagers for life. Now tell me, how best we feel actually prepare, now not just youth right now, teenagers for leadership positions?
You see, what's in there, we say, these teenagers are those children between 13 and 19. Now, you'll realize that it's at that stage that they begin to make critical decisions about life. In fact, that's when they begin to say, I want to study science, I want to study arts, I want to study commerce. So we thought of it that that's actually the best place to intervene, such that let us help them realize the problems that are around them, the problems that are in the world, the problems that are in Nigeria. How can you study a career that is tailored towards the problem that you want to tackle? So you don't, like for instance, I'm a dentist and imagine what I'm doing. So while those experiences in terms of education comes into it, it's very essential that they have that understanding from childhood, from that teenager, what they want to do, the problems they want to do, and they begin to build capacity to solve that problem. So it's not until they get to university or when they get older, when they cannot be bent or they cannot be molded again, that they will start realizing that there is a problem or there is this and that. Let them know these things from that age. So that's basically what we should be looking at. How can these children understand what leadership is called from that age?
How do you teach these children? Where you do they see your teenagers?
Okay.
Do you go to schools or you have like conferences where they invite them over?
Okay, so one of our flagship program is Safe Projects before I turn 18. Before I turn 18 is basically a program that prepares these teenagers for leadership, career, and for life generally before they turn 18. So it brings thousands of teenagers together, and we bring very accomplished people from the society to come and talk to them. So we have one coming up in Ajegunle very soon in December, where we are bringing people that came from Ajegunle, who are now all over the world, who are doing all sorts of awesome things, to come and mentor them. So okay. That's one way. So that conference is hosting. We've done it in Lagos. Will be the 4th state that will be having that, and it has served close to 6,000 teenagers across Nigeria. So that's one way. We have another leadership academy. We only run that in Ibadan for now. It's 10 weeks, every Saturday for 10 weeks. It brings this teenager, not just to teach them about leadership, but to also equip them with skills that they may need. For instance, some of these teenagers are from very poor homes. They don't even have hope of going to school. They don't have what it takes. Their parents cannot. I've met a father before that gave his daughter out as house help so that she can make money to feed the other ones and their family. So we intervened. So basically how we helped was we helped them. We were helping them with some stipends while the girl passed through our 10 weeks academy. So during that process, she was able to learn how to do makeup. We offer all sorts of vocations. She learned about personal leadership. She learned about conserving money. She learned a lot about life. And we have a partner that helps us in offering them.
So after teaching her how to do the makeup and everything, do you do follow-up to know whether she's going to make money from that makeup?
Yeah, so she's actually in a school now, and she's in a tertiary institution now. She's making money from the school. So our work goes into, our partner helps us providing extramural classes for them. So it's not just the vocation thing. So we source for money to sponsor their exams. So this particular girl, we sponsored her NECO, we sponsored her JAM. She entered school, she started making money. and she's helping her family at the moment.
Are they very, very interested in that? Very wonderful thing. All right, now we're talking about the role of teenagers. We know say that they're young, but we're talking about the next leadership, the next generation taking over from the people where they now. So tell me, how are we able to retrain the minds of these youth, these teenagers onto things that pertain to either democracy or politics? How do we interest them? Because a lot of people will say that, oh, they're still young. But I know that in classes now, they run campaign for head of class, as in to be the class captain, social prefect of their school. How can you begin to train the minds of these young teenagers as pertaining to democracy or teaching them the tenets of politics?
So we introduced a new program to secondary schools of recent, and it's a kind of advocacy thing where we begin to talk to teachers and school owners to include leadership training as part of school curriculum. It's not just about learning chemistry, learning physics, but how does this physics and math and English play out in causing real change? How will it affect? So in school, you realize that in schools they choose prefects, but nobody really gives them leadership development training. Nobody exposes them to what leadership is majorly. So our advocacy has been to ask school owners, include, just like PHE and all these things, include leadership development into it. In fact, the World Economic Forum had said it that the skills that are needed for children growing up in our communities right now to become employable and to be able to attain leadership positions by 2020 are not being taught in schools. So it is not just about physics, it is about emotional intelligence, cognitive flexibility, negotiation skills, managing people, creative thinking, solving complex problems, about 10 skills like that. And when my team and I examine these skills, most schools cannot or they don't offer these kind of things. Where most people get those kind of leadership skills before were Boy Scouts and all those things. But those things are not in the society again. So people just go to school and they try to just pass exams and get into university. So at the end of the day, we realize that the only kind of mentorship they have is what they read in the news.
Are they very interested with the kind of training on leadership you actually give these teenagers? Because I don't have the opportunity to be around teenagers, and most of them will tell me, say, but this uncle that came to teach us that day, look at it in the papers. They said he just stole money. Oh, auntie, you are telling me that I should be in politics. I want to have car like that uncle. They'll just list one politician name. So I'm very concerned about how you say they train them to follow the right steps in the era of corruption and seeing a lot of fraudulent acts on newspaper.
Yeah, I have to tell you, it takes a lot of work.
I know.
As in a lot of work.
I know.
So our program has, I don't know if I can use the word close marking.
Okay.
We actually really close mark them. When you are attending what we call our Safe Academy, that's a 10 weeks thing, you have a mentor. We attach you to a mentor. You have an older person that is a group head also. They are in houses. So those houses, you have 10 other teenagers that are
they resident throughout
No,
the
they are not resident. They go home and come
back.
So you are accountable to each other and you are accountable to your head. So you have a report of what you've done throughout the week. You have a report of it's basically like a project-based learning
All right,
system.
we have to just hold you right there because we need to go for our news headline. When we return, we'll have a little more conversation before we move on to other things. Headline. Wonderful day now we get on top of the show with the Oga of Sozo. Yes, they tell us so many things. All right, so tell us a little bit about the things that way you get ahead to do so that any interested parent or guardian go fit start to make plans.
Okay, so coming up from on the 16th of December is what we call before I turn 18, Ajigbile. And people have been inviting Zozo Networks to come to Lagos for a while, and we've been thinking about where can we really start from and make good impact. Then we selected Ajegunle strategically. Let's start from the worst off and the underserved, and they've been termed that, but I'm sure there is a lot of goodies that is embedded in that ghetto, and I think we can actually fan into flame. So that's why we are going there. So the program is on the 18th. It will be, we have a lot of people coming, people that grew up from there. Vocal Slender.
Vocal Slender.
Vocal Slender will be
on
there.
The show.
Yeah, wow. So Jane Egerton is there in Women and Career. She works with Advent or something like that. And this guy, the curator of TEDx Ajegunle, Gideon OJJ and all. And we are also looking at bringing someone in probably from another country, just to inspire these people, just to know that the world can come to them. And after that event, there will be one-on-one mentorship. We want to profile these children and match them to mentors.
When is this event?
It's on the 16th of December.
Does he have a time and
So it's starting 11 a.m. It's at Ajeromi Ifelodun local government.
Inside the
local government. So there is this auditorium inside the local government.
So any social media presence where people go fit they find you now?
Yes. So our website is www.zozo.com.ng. That's our website. And sozo.com.ng. So sozo.com.ng. And our Instagram handle is at the Zozo Networks. So THEZOZON, the networks.
Z-O, I thought S-O.
S-O, sorry. S-O-Z.
THESOZON
networks.
Networks.
And also the same thing on Twitter, and for it's the same thing also for Facebook. Facebook.com/Zozo Networks.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. A name don't far.
No. He's
Shegun Fatudim. Yes, Shegun Fatudim. You're very welcome. Thank you very much for coming on the show. We wish you the very best for this training way they do.
Thank you.
All right, so you don't hear, you need to do it in, if you know, say they live around Ajegunle. Now, something where you need to make sure that your pre-teens make sure they attend this conference. You go do their lives better, and you go get better stories from there. We go back small break now. We still get some other guests who go join us on Top with Couch.
My people, una good morning. My name na Ali Baba. I say make I just wake up this morning, make I greet una. As una day this morning, so may God dey bless una. Una banga go ripe. As it be so, una no go use leg knack stone when go cost una wahala. The stone when una go kick na the one when go make una get better money. You know, say them talk say if you use right leg kick something, better they happen. Una left leg no go hit waiting go make una disturb una self. And I do greet una. Una well done. Una they watch this good morning show. May God bless all of una and una banga go ripe as I talk. Now Ali Baba say make I greet una so. Carry go.
Yeah, all right, you're welcome again on top of the show. We get another guest who we go do the honors of introducing our next guest on top of the show.
All right, we get Okereke Chinedu Precious, and Ingo tell us about an event where they organize for the disabled. Good to have you in the house.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, just quickly, just tell us about this event we're going to get for the disabled.
Yes, the event now for people with disability in Lagos State. You know, all the people where we say they're disabled. And that event, they come up tomorrow for Golden Gates. I would believe God, everybody in Lagos State where they're disabled, they need to come there tomorrow. And
for Golden Gate, were they for First Act?
No. Golden Gate Hotel, VI here.
Where Golden Gate today?
Golden Gate there for VI?
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to tell us
the
where.
Venue,
because
the
location.
Yeah,
if you say Golden Gate, look at me now. I think Golden Tulip.
Okay, you think about Golden Tulip?
Yes, for First
No,
Act.
no. This is our IV, so you can look at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Golden Gate Hotel, where they for inside 25B.
Yes.
Glover Road, Ikoyi for Lagos.
Yes.
Now, what's in this event all about? And now you go take help the physically challenged people for Nigeria.
Like I get some group where we say our company which I'm the CEO of the company.
Okay.
We are the one supporting them. We are the one sponsoring them.
Sponsoring who?
People with disability.
Well, so what do you sponsor them on?
Yeah, you know, in this country, people need to believe that these people, they have something in them.
Offer.
They have something to offer the society. We're looking at it that they should not be abandoned. They should not be rejected in the society. We need to give them, add meanings to their life. We need to support them, make them feel belong in the...
They're part of the society.
In the society.
So this one, I see say on one day raise money for, you
for
want build
album
a
launch.
create, or Shena album long or fundraising for creative center.
Yes.
Shena,
Tomorrow,
want do creative center
yeah,
where
yeah.
Disabled people go learn one or two things.
Yes,
or,
where, you know, see some people, you see them, they're blind. But people, they believe, say, people with they blind cannot do anything. But that's why we are believing God that we want to build that creativity center where every one of them can come together and learn one or two things, where they go take, support their life. Like tomorrow, we get the launching of album.
What album are you launching?
music album.
Music album.
Music album.
Oh,
So now disabled people sing the music
Now,
album.
disabled, when you come tomorrow, you go see them. You might even be surprised when you see them perform, and they perform very, very well. They
Wow, so
perform
there'll
very,
be
very
music. So how people go feel come for this event? Anybody can come, even whether you're disabled or not. Maybe you want just support them or you want to enjoy the afternoon watching them. She na gated event, abi na something where anybody feel show face.
It's something everybody. Like as we speak now, we are like soliciting for them. We're like speaking on their behalf. I'm not disabled, but my company are the ones sponsoring them.
You're not disabled, then why you get so much passion for giving
Yeah,
funds to them?
the truth is that I believe that everybody has this passion.
Very true.
Everybody has this passion. Like me, when I see them around me, I have many of them. When I see them around, I feel for them.
But some people don't come outside question this organizations like this where they raise funds to help better the life of physically challenged people. I know of one way they do recently and funds were raised, and trust me, the physically challenged people not get access to this fund. So how credible this fundraising where you want to do so for inside Golden Gate, how credible it be?
The truth is that they are even the one managing it.
Who the manager?
The people with disability. Like,
So when the money come, now then go manage am?
Now then, no be we, now then go
If
manage
they go their
am.
account?
It goes to their account.
So, okay.
Like their head will be say, now Pastor Tokumbo. We're supposed to be here now, but because of traffic on the road, he's not here, but he's on his way. He's supposed to be here to speak on the behalf of he disabled. Okay, so they are the money goes to them.
But now they follow them up to find
We
out
follow
whether
up
there
to
is
make
really
how
sponsor.
they, yes, how they
Yes.
spend the money, how they use the money. You know, that is our duty. That is why we are there to support
So
them.
how people for house feel follow up to look at some of the things that we una don't do? Una get social media presence, una get website, because as you dey talk now, some people don't touch their heart. Yeah, I go like go this thing, but make I see some of the pictures of things where they don't do before, where they don't go, people where they don't help. How person go feel access that one?
Yes, you can reach us on our website,
Okay.
Cherish Victory Ventures.
Cherish
Victory Ventures at gmail.com.
Cherish
Victory Ventures.
at
Cherish
gmail-
Victory Ventures.
at gmail.com.
.com.
That's CHERISH.
Now your email be that?
Yeah, and our email.
Okay, not the website.
Not the website.
No, for now, that's our email.
Oh, you just have email.
Yeah,
They
we
fit
have
send
our-
you email.
Yeah.
Una no get social media presence like Instagram where people fit see picture
Twitter.
what you don't do. Twitter.
Okay, we've been engaged, but Adibe, my colleague, is here.
If I tell you.
If I tell you, or those
The
who want-
Instagram
yeah,
handle.
Yeah.
All right,
Just
thank
let them know, say they actually take place for inside Golden Gate.
Yes, it dey happen for tomorrow, will be 30th of November, for Golden Gate Hotel, Fortune Hall inside that place, for 25B, Glover Road, Ikoyi. They say if you dey disabled or you be friends of people that way get disability, or you like to do things for people that way they disabled, or you just want to support them, they said the program they start at 10 a.m. Bonkwem for inside morning time. So join them for Golden Gate for inside Glover Road for Ikoyi and make you go support them. A lot of speakers go there. Elder Ayo Padokun, social activist, they say the guy go talk. And then the executive director for Disability Rights Advocacy Center, Mrs. Irene Patrick Ogbogu. They said the woman self go there. Plus their chamo, will be Sir Ashiwaju Debo Motosho, the chairman of Bond Group. They said the guy go day there too. And plenty pastors and people them go day there to do it in, to make the day, make it very, very sweet. This one at the 5th National Conference now that they do, and it involve album launch. That means, and then they could still do fundraising for the Creativity Center.
So please just come out and support them tomorrow for Inside, 10 o'clock.
10
for
o'clock,
Gudu.
yeah,
Just please support them. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we wish you all the best. And thanks for giving back to the society.
Thank you. I don't know if you can drop our number.
They will send an email.
Send email
so that
to
you
your
call the
email
email
address.
again, cherishvictoryventures
at
gmail.com. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, very interesting day now we get, because everybody, they all have our rights. No matter whether you are disabled or not, you can do something. I know I get many friends where they disabled, blind, physically challenged, all sorts, and they are carrying very well on with their lives. So make sure that you support them in any way where you fit. Now, so we see I'm on top of the show today. Tomorrow, another day we'll go there with you on top of the show. Make you get better day for work. My name is Nomotunde Lolo, one of every.
And my name is Sirimen Uwi Ehigamosoy.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.